Hi, hello. How is everyone doing today? Okay, so first things first, I was thinking about this, and then I made a mistake last stream. Hello, hi. I made a mistake with the tier list because because our boy died, so that immediately qualifies him for goddammit tier. So he goes up one into the tier that only those who have abandoned us can enter. The goddammit tier. So that's where he is now. So there's no higher tier than that one, and that's where he will rest. So yes, I was thinking about this. There's a specific qualification in order to enter God fucking damn it tier, and it's wait, can you? Yeah, my microphone works. Okay, I was crazy for a second, and that is you need to be in God tier, and then die, and that's how you get in there. And that's how you get in there. So that's how it's working. That's where we're standing. Okay, I want to move this robot a little bit. I think everything else is fine. Let me. How do I move? Edit, transform, position. No, that's horizontal. This is vertical. Okay, down, 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 down. There we go. Perfect, perfect. We're good. Hello, Danganronpa, right? Okay, so let me get the game on. So, how's everyone doing? It's not the ideal time to stream, I'll be honest with you. Oh yeah, I have to get rid of Yuri and the robot. We're good. There we go. The game is on. Hello. Last time on Danganronpa, what happened? So one of the best characters died. He became one of the best characters and then he died. So cool. Sure. Okay, set skills. Do I have any skills that I have to set up? Lost in Thought. Sure, that's one. Delusion, cool. No, that's it. That's all we get. If we had done one more Nekobara, we would have him. We would have his skill, which would have made things a lot better. But yes, last time we did pretty much everything, and now we're just ready to go into the fourth trial. Is it the fourth one? I think it's the fourth one. So yeah, sure. Let's get into it. Is this stream working properly? Is everything alright? It appears so. I think we are. I think everything is fine. Let me. It appears so. Yeah. Okay. Let's go. Finish preparations. Let's start the goddamn trial. It's also like 11:30 a.m., which means that ideally I wouldn't want the stream to go for more than like 2 hours, but it's going to, so fuck it. Let's just proceed. Quest trial start. All right.
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial.
At the very least, there's not a lot of voice
During
acting I have to do during
trial,
the class
you will
trials
present your
because it's fully
arguments
voice
for
acted.
who
So
the killer is and vote for who done it.
Yep.
If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. I'll punish everyone besides. I'm sure
know
you
how this
guys are
works.
starving by now, but let's get revved up and raring to go.
You did give everyone like a piece of bread, but like
Whoever survives
that's probably
will
not
be
enough.
treated to a fancy lunch. Guess what? Rabbit curry is on the menu.
Huh? I'm not the main ingredient, right?
You're a robot, girl.
I'm here today because Coach Nekomaru risked his life to protect me.
Watch the killer be Akane, and I'm gonna be so upset.
I'm gonna be the one who avenges him. I'll definitely find out who the killer is. I'm definitely not tempted by curry. Got it?
Okay. Okay, girl.
Akane, you seem to have an impressive amount of drool flowing from your mouth.
It's fine. She does this like every 10 minutes.
Hey, why don't we try going over the incident? We weren't able to leave Strawberry House, so I want to make sure we get a detailed understanding.
I discovered Nekomaru's body a little before 7 a.m.
We discovered.
I headed over to Grape Tower from Monokuma Taichi and found the body there. Hajime and Chiaki were also with me.
There we go.
Hajime was with Miss Sonia and Chiaki that early in the morning? Don't tell me you three were together since last night!
Imbecile! I am not some woman with flexible legs.
Alright, Danganronpa 2. Alright, nice and early.
Of course you're not. You're much classier than that.
Oh, okay. Can we focus on the murder?
With legs like those, I could probably do the splits real easy.
Can we focus on the murder, guys? Just for like a second.
We just happened to run into each other on the first floor of Grape House and went to the tower together.
Oh my god, this game. Something else. Love it.
Then, the three of us discovered Nekomaru's body.
She did threaten us with like cannibalism
The
before
body
that.
discovery announcement was
But
made
I think it
soon
was most of
after.
her jokes.
Akane heard that and rushed over.
We heard the body discovery announcement too, from Strawberry House, obviously. As I recall, we found out the elevator was out of order, which left us stuck.
I just saw Mikan's cross. It's not. It is a cross, but it's like a medical cross.
So we decided to
It's
go
not
to
a
the
nex.
tower for the
It's
time
like
being and headed
I
for
think it's like
Strawberry Hall.
more vertical. Who do you think is the killer? Can I? Yeah, I can press the button. Gundam, Akane, maybe. I was leaning towards Akane last time because I think it's a girl because of the dorms. So I think it's Akane more than anyone. Maybe Gundam, and maybe Kazuichi. I don't think it's Fuyuhiko. Fuyuhiko is like too important and has had too much development in order for him to die. So I think it's too important. I think it's gonna make it out. You're too important. You're too important. You're too important. So oh, Sonia too. Okay, Sonia, Akane, Kazuichi, Gundam. Those are our 4 suspects. But I'm legitimately thinking Akane just because 1, I think the game will fuck me over and won't let me finish her. 2, because the game is like, oh, she's the one that care about him the most. Therefore, it's gonna be really shocking when it turns out that she's the killer. But by the way, Ibuki X is a drumstick. Really, I didn't see that. Oh, that's awesome. I would love that. Well, she wouldn't because she thought drummers were just dumb bullshit. Okay, those are my 4 suspects. But I think it was a girl base. Oh god, I just remember what bullshit was happening with the building. I didn't figure that out. I said I was gonna think about it, and I remember trying to think about it like twice, and I was like, fuck it, I don't want to.
But someone even pressed Strawberry
So-
Hall's door button. We couldn't go anywhere because of that.
Oh, maybe it's not a... Okay, so I just remember. There's a truth bullet that, like, it was never explained. Where was it? This. Night to sudden appearance. Was supposed to be a Strawberry House, but he appeared with a great by some unknown method. The broken elevator should have been broken. The contact elevator should have been broken. So, I think... Okay, maybe it wasn't a girl. Maybe it was a boy. Because I was thinking a girl because it was broken... Because the elevator was left on the girl's side, which means that after the killer broke the elevator, it had to go to the girl's side. So it had to be a girl, because it had to be in the grape house. But this truth bullet tells me that there's another way of traveling between places. And if the killer knew about that, then it is a boy. Okay.
Thinking we should at least find
So
some
it knew
method to
anyone.
communicate, we set our sights on the lounge telephone.
Okay.
Forget these boring intros. Let's talk about the killer.
Okay.
Anyway, it's definitely someone from Strawberry House.
What do you mean, definitely?
There's no way a chick would kill someone so cruelly. So it must be one of you Strawberry House dudes.
Oh, also, possibility that he committed suicide. Because this is the 4th trial, and Sakura trial, and the 4th one she killed herself. There's a possibility he killed himself in order to take one for the team. Yeah, could be. Well, there was a thing. There was a fucking thing with the clocks. Oh yeah, the clocks. I just remember because I did the investigation last stream. So all the clocks says that it's 2 hours before the Nekomaru's clock. I think. So I think Nekomaru. Everyone perception of time is fucked up except Nekomaru's, who had his own clock that is always right. Okay.
One of you better hurry up and confess, or I'll break all of you in half!
Okay.
You're the cruelest one here.
Now, enough with the lovers' quarrel. We need to think about this seriously.
Like for once, we need to take
don't have the
we need to take
luxury
something
of
seriously,
discussing
guys.
irrelevant things. The incident this time.
Yeah,
has
she has like a
many
medical
questions.
cross.
The incident notwithstanding, I also have many questions.
Then let's start with something even Miss Sonia can understand. The weapon. Well, The weapon is obvious, right?
It's the mullet, but then it's like, no, it's not. Oh yeah, I forgot Naito just decided I'm gonna be a worse character than I was before. I forgot that he did this thing.
What the heck, you guys? The weapon! You could totally tell just by looking.
Huh? You can tell what the weapon is just by looking? It wouldn't be much of a mystery if that were true. The only thing at the crime scene that looked like a weapon was probably... Yeah, I'm gonna say the mullet, but it's clearly not it. The hammer. I mean, the hammer, but not really. Like I think he was like tied up to like a pillar, and then like the thing at the middle spins maybe, or some shit, and like the force got him. But sure, hammer. Let's go with
Guess
hammer.
we should figure out the weapon first.
The weapon was right there at the scene of the crime.
That pillar, huh?
No, the hammer.
Never mind.
The killer used that hammer and beat the crap out of him.
If it was unexpected, I suppose that is possible.
That's right. It was a surprise beating. The weapon is decided.
Okay. The hammer in the tower was the weapon, like you said. It looks like that's the case, but
I guess we should figure.
can I check the chain? What is the chain? What is the chain? Okay, new looking hammer. Okay, maybe I have to use the hammer in order to say, well, it was clean, so it's not the hammer. Maybe that's how this
The
works.
weapon was right there at the scene of the crime.
That pillar, huh?
No, the hammer. The killer used that hammer and beat the crap out of him.
Okay, it worked.
No, that's wrong.
Cool.
No, I can't accept that that hammer was the murder weapon.
Why not? Why can't you accept it?
This goes too
A
clean,
lot
bro.
of oil was flowing
Also.
from Nekomaru's body, just like human blood, right? If the hammer was used to beat Nekomaru, you'd expect some oil to be on it.
Also, you have to be really strong to beat this robot with a hammer and do that amount of damage.
But that hammer was clean. So that's why you can't accept
It's
that
not even like a
murder
sledgehammer. Like, it would have to be like a massive
Killer might
hammer.
have wiped off the oil later.
Why?
But then left it there.
Well, obviously, to make the hammer look like it's not the murder weapon.
I'm too dumb in order to like think about these
Then
things,
why bother
guys.
cleaning the oil? If they didn't want it to look suspicious, they would have discarded the hammer.
You're pretty insightful, baby gangsta.
Baby gang. Oh boy, that's a good one. That's a really good one. I'm keeping that
Baby
one.
Gangster? Me?
I'm keeping that one for later. That one is fantastic.
Just so y'all know, I was trying to test you guys. I thought maybe you guys mistook the hammer for the weapon or something.
It seems that was a waste of time.
Yes. Baby gangster best nickname. Yeah.
Then what was the real weapon used to murder Nekomaru?
That's the problem. There wasn't anything else at the crime scene that looked like a potential weapon.
Then, how about we look at it from a different angle? If it doesn't have oil on it, it's not the weapon.
The
So
pillar.
whatever has oil on it must be the weapon, right?
The actual weapon has oil in it, but if it's something at the crime scene that had oil in it, then the pillar.
I see! The only thing with oil on it is that broken pillar.
Then that pillar is the weapon. Coach Nekomaru got clobbered
Yeah, but who
with that
fucking
pillar.
did it? Like Wamu from JoJo? Like grab a pillar and just beat you with it? Like,
Nobody could withstand a blow from that pillar.
yeah, but who fucking hell?
Even if you used 100% of your muscle strength, it would be impossible to wield it as a weapon.
Why?
We tried to move it, right?
We did try. Two of us, and we couldn't. Including you, the tough girl, so. It's no use! It's barely budging! Didn't I tell you?
Yeah, that pillar was pretty freaking heavy. But there's one dude who could have lifted that pillar.
Nekomaru.
Huh? Who are you talking about?
Coach Nekomaru's robot body. With that dude's super
So like he
strength,
lifted
lifting
and
the
then he
pillar
fell
would
on
be
him.
Real easy.
I mean,
So, he lifted the pillar, and then what? Did he use it to beat himself?
You mean Nekomaru killed himself?
Don't be stupid. He ain't the type to commit
Okay.
suicide.
Then even if Nekomaru could have lifted that pillar, it has nothing to do with the case at all.
Well, I guess you're right.
Oh, that's really good. That's really good. I love that. Just like, but he could have done it. What does that mean, though? Right. That goes nowhere. Anyway.
What the heck?
But it does bother me a little. The word suicide. Yeah, Naito said for trial was a suicide. No, that shouldn't matter. There's no way Nekomaru would
But
commit
that's a
suicide.
problem. If it's not the pillar, then there's no other weapon we can
I mean, the
think
fact
of.
that they're referring to it makes me think that it's not.
There may be a way to use the pillar as a weapon without lifting it.
Huh?
How?
Reals?
Yes, for real.
I mean, if it falls on you. If you, like, break the structure.
So my gut was right after all. All right. It's up to you, Sonia. Prove
Or
that
like
pillar was
he
a better weapon.
held the pillar and then they turned him off and then it fell on him.
Understood. Then I shall give it my all.
Give us our girl.
Sonia, here I go!
Okay. Nice. Make your argument. What do we have? Wire. Goodnight button. Oh yeah. Fucking wire. Goodnight button. Okay, I'm thinking wire or goodnight button. Do you think Naito will help them? I don't know, man. I'm not gonna predict what the fuck Nagito's gonna do. I'm just gonna play the game and see where it go. Fucking Nagito. Piece of shit. Okay, listen. So, wire makes us think that he was tied to the pillar. And then they somehow, like, destroyed the pillar and fell on him. Goodnight button. Nekomaru literally held the pillar himself for some reason. And then they would press the button behind him and it fell on him. One of the two. So.
There's no need to lift that pillar.
Okay.
The pillar was not lifted.
Then wire. But like
Beating
how?
him with it is beyond a dream.
What about tipping the pillar over?
Tipping the pillar over.
They aimed right for his head and bullseye.
Even I could probably tip it over.
Oh, okay.
Considering the pillar's weight, it probably exerted a ton of force.
Okay.
Sonia, you go, girl. I'm getting hella excited.
Okay, then they couldn't murder Nekomaru by tipping over the pillar. Is that really it? Then
There's
what?
no
Well,
need to lift that pillar.
then what was the wire? Is that the question then? Nekomaru's body and left leg were tied with a metal wire. The tip of the wire was also tied into a loop. It was a trap! That's why his leg is missing too. Like he stepped on it, it grabbed him like a survival trap. And then he was like hanging from it, and then it fell on him or some shit. Is that what I have to say? Then what is the wire?
If the pillar was not lifted,
There's oil on the floor, broken doorknob.
beating him with it is beyond.
Okay. Oil on the floor. Oil that was flowing out of Nekomaru's body. The majority of it came from a fatal head wound. Chain. Wrapped around the handles of the door back great power. Okay, let's try. Do you remember where the pillar fragment was? I mean, it was oh, it was underneath his body, right? Pillar fragments. Yeah, they weren't on top. Okay, cool. So the pillar wasn't used in order to beat him. It didn't fall on him. He was placed. Okay. So are we gonna refer to?
What about tipping the pillar over?
Can we do that? Okay, it works.
No, that's wrong.
Cool. Yes. Nice. Thanks.
If Nekomaru was crushed by the pillar, then there should have been fragments on top of his body.
Huh? Fragments?
I don't remember where my truth
Pillar
bullets
fragments
are
were scattered
because
beneath Nekomaru's
investigation
body,
was last stream.
but there weren't any on top of his body. If the pillar had been tipped over and crushed him, the fragments should have been on top of his body instead.
That is an actual
I think we
deception.
considered
It
that
probably
too.
is.
But it's probably not what happened.
I see. That was entirely my bad.
If they didn't tip it over, then how did the killer murder Nekomaru with that pillar?
How much longer are you gonna focus on the pillar? Just let it go
The
already.
wire. It looks like a trap,
There's
so.
no way I can let it go. I'm positive that.
Yeah, the investigation was
Nekomaru
pretty long. You
killed by
probably
that
forgot
pillar.
most of the truth bullets. I mean, I should probably like go over them for like a second. Okay, let's do that real quick. Grape Tower, Funhouse, Beyond Death, Lexor Dismember. These things were actually designed to be detachable. They separated due to severe impact. Several damage. Sure. Left leg were tied with a metal wire, tied into a loop. Yeah, good night button. Oil. Head wound, majority of it. Tipped over pillar. Stain. Even two people couldn't budget. Hammer. I still haven't figured out what the fuck the deal is with the. I don't know how it works. Like, the way it would work if it is like a 3-tiered building where like they spin individually, right? That's what I'm thinking, or some bullshit like that. And if it is like that, then it's like, well, fuck you. That's just way too stupid. Yes. For some reason, the killer was able to enter the tower from Strawberry Hall. Rumbling us at 5:30 a.m. Okay, underneath the body. Nekomaru walking towards the first floor of the Strawberry House at 5 a.m. 5:30 a.m. The alarm at the wall close to the launch Strawberry started going off. Fuiki was at the launch by coincidence and managed to stop the alarm because Suichi and Gundam rushed to the launch after being alerted by the sound. However, Nagito was apparently the only one who didn't hear it. Oh yeah, that's important. Nagito didn't hear it. So is Nagito like sleepwalking and killing people? Like instantly, like even Nagito thought that, because like the first thing Nagito said is like, well, the only person who doesn't have an ally seems to be me. Like he called himself out. Like, contact elevator used to move between both houses. Yes, it was broken on Grape. Like it was broken on the side of. Yes, of the side of Grape House. So the last person who shows unit should have arrived at Grape House. Yes. Yeah, Nagito might kill Nekomaru in his sleep. I mean, sure. Yes, broken on Strawberry Hall that opens the door leading to the tower. Oh, okay. So they prevented access from that Strawberry side at all. Naito was supposed to be Strawberry House, but he somehow traveled. The compass needle spun 180 degrees while inside the contact elevator. Nekomaru used his alarm clock to recover from sleep mode. The clock alarms stopped at around 7:30 and the alarm was set to 7:30 as well. Okay. So yes, like the clocks were fucked with by like 2.5 hours. Because if the alarm was set to 7:30. Oh, wait. No, it was fucked by 2 hours. So it went down to 7 a.m. and for everyone it was 5 a.m., but it was actually 7. Somebody messed with both clocks. The clock in Nekomaru's chest, yes. Amazingly precise clock, yes. We know that. Doorknob. Under the... Okay, I have no idea what this says. The crucible base were pulled out, and there are some scratches marks on the knob itself. On one of the doorknobs from the far back door, Strawberry Health was missing, so it wasn't originally attached to the door. Regardless of whether you entered the tower from Grape Hall or Strawberry Hall, the placement of Nekomaru's body and the tip of our pillar, the oil stands, and even the disassembled part Kazuichi arranged look exactly the same. Okay, so I was... What I thought, and I didn't think about the logistics of it, so I'm not sure if they make sense. But like, the floor spins. Everything but the wall spins. Because the elevator have to spin as well. Okay, so if the tower stays in one place and then everything else spins, but the no, but like I have no idea, because like even the fucking, if you look at the map, the structure of Grape and Strawberry are different. So if they were the same, you would be like, well, they changed the lighting, but it's not. Like, they are completely different. So I have no idea how that works. I'm just gonna wait for the game to tell me. Fuck it. Like, it's way too, like... It has to be like 5 layers of bullshit.
Why are you so certain about that?
I just have a feeling.
A feeling, huh? That's just your instincts.
But we can't say for sure that that instinct is wrong, can we?
Huh?
There's another way to use that pillar to kill. You guys just haven't noticed it.
Is that true?
Then I shall ask you, what way is that?
I'm not telling you guys. You have to figure it out by yourselves in order to prove that you're worth of the hope.
Same as usual. You're unable to clear a path to the future with your own powers, so you just stand there and falter.
Alright.
What a waste of talent. And you all intend to fight the Future Foundation? You make me laugh.
What did you say?
Regardless, it's not like I want to die with the rest of you. So I guess I should lend a hand.
Hmm? Oh, this is interesting. Okay. Right now, everyone here is not an ultimate. No one here is important. They're not ultimates. I'm assuming they're not ultimates. Because Nagito is like... He used to like really care. Now he doesn't. And in fact, he talks shit on everyone. And it's like, it's not like I want to die with the rest of you. First of all, he doesn't want to die anymore in order to sacrifice himself for like the greater hope of whatever the fuck bullshit he was saying. He's saying, fuck it, I want to live because I don't want to die with y'all. I'll die for those other people that matter, not for y'all. So I think not anyone here is actually like an ultimate, I'm assuming. Or he had like a 180 on his life.
Hey, Nagito.
I have no idea.
What the hell happened to you?
He discovered some shit. I'm not sure
You're
what
not
he
talking
discovered,
like a
but
lunatic anymore.
he's talking like an asshole. Not like a lunatic, but it's still an
I've
asshole.
learned a valuable lesson. Ignorance is by far the greatest shame.
Oh, he learned something that just shook him to his core. Sure.
Huh? What do you mean?
Who cares? Just tell us how the pillar was used to kill.
Why did it have to be Nagito the one that found that fucking book?
Well, first of all,
Why not
the pillar
Chiaki?
itself is not enough.
Chiaki was gonna be the one to get it if it weren't for the fact that you couldn't travel. Fuck. But there's a chance that Chiaki would have shot herself in the head, so...
But when combined with a specific item, there's a way it could be possible.
The wire?
A specific item?
Of course, the ultimate weapon.
Oh.
Ultimate weapon?
Isn't that the thing you get when you clear the final dead room?
Yeah,
So,
like...
Nagito knows what the ultimate weapon is?
I mean...
Of course I know. But I'm pretty sure everyone else has seen it, you know?
Really?
We've seen it?
Well, because he was in the body, right?
That's right. You've seen it clearly. Because I, the one who has claimed dominion over evil, am the ultimate weapon.
Here's the thing. I know he's Gundam, but this is a suspicious thing to do. To just be like, start goofing off in the middle of the trial. In order for everyone to fucking... Just waste time, essentially.
He who cuts the insolent catalyst, which flows out from the chaos with the sword of victory.
All I'm saying is that if you did this shit in Among Us, you would be voted off like right away. It's like, this motherfucker's wasting time. He's clearly guilty. Fuck him.
It's only fitting that I deserve to be called the ultimate weapon.
No, you are far greater than the ultimate weapon. Since you wield
The
your
fact that
four
Sonia
dark gears of
is
destruction.
his fangirl, and the next line is gonna be from Kazuichi, and it's gonna be like, oh.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why, but I'm not liking this.
I'm sorry, buddy.
Cut the bullshit.
You're too
and
much
say
of a
it
simp,
clearly.
though. Like,
What is the ultimate weapon?
yes.
In order to clarify that, we first need to solve the secret of the funhouse.
Tell me. Just fucking tell me. I'm tired of
of the
trying to think how the fuck the house works. Just tell me.
You still don't realize it? Jeez, get it together. You're supposed to be the symbols of hope, aren't you?
Maybe they are ultimates, but like something happened that is so fucked that he's like, I don't know. Maybe we all did like disgusting shit in our erased memories, and he realized that we did it, and now he's like, well, you all suck, so.
I forgot. Except for Hajime, of course.
Okay, sure.
Except for Hajime?
Yeah, it turns out that it don't matter.
If we make it out of this, I'll explain it to you guys.
Anyway, we must first clarify the secret of the funhouse, right?
Sure.
Then I think it must have something to do with the structure of the funhouse.
Yeah.
Strawberry
Okay.
House leads to Strawberry Tower, and Grape House leads to Grape Tower.
Okay. Let me look at this fucking picture. Okay? Okay. So if you enter from no matter where, you get the same positioning of things in the tower, but the doors are different. And also the doors are different. Wait, how did that work? Okay, like, yeah, because the doors were different. Because in one side you had a chain, but then the chain was gone. But in the other door there was no doorknob. But in the other one they had door. Okay. Is a place that's, but like, how does the elevator work? Because the elevator is on like the complete opposite side, right? Is it? Okay, no. The elevator is not on the opposite side. It's actually to the south, but it rotates 180 degrees. If it rotates okay, then how does, if everything's on, but like, how did, my brain hurts. I feel like it must be obvious, and I'm just missing it. So if these two rotated, but like the thing is that even if they rotate, then the elevator has to still show up in the other place instead of the first place. So the elevator moves from one place to the other, and then everything spins also. So do you know the secret of the funhouse? No, and don't tell me. I suppose I'm just fucking.
In actuality, they are both the same building, and both houses are linked to
Yes.
the central tower.
Are they though? Well, because both lead to the tower, so.
It is undeniable that such a sweet building structure is the secret of the funhouse.
Unless it's two different buildings. Well, how did? No, the elevator still has to connect though. Unless. Okay, elevator stays. What if it's something like so stupid as like, okay, so the elevator stays and the floor stays, but we literally have like a house that like goes up and then another one replaces it in place of the first one. It's not actually two buildings. It's just one floor and an elevator, and then you kind of put all the walls and the roof on top of it and switch it out one or the other. Like a dumb toy.
Man, not only does that make perfect sense, but Miss Sonia's beautiful voice is just so soothing.
Shut up, Simp.
Faux show. I shall leave this matter to your discretion.
Alright, that's a good one. For sure. The two houses are connected to the tower in the middle. I thought that at first too, but I ended up finding proof that completely contradicts that. Oh, what proof was that? I don't remember. Fuck. A strange feeling in the tower. Broken doorknob. Are you supposed to broken doorknob? A strange feeling in the tower. That feeling is not something that contradicts anything. So I'm thinking the doorknob. But what is this? What is the strange feeling in the tower? Just let me. I suppose it's the same thing. Broken doorknob and strange feeling. I mean, Danganronpa is pretty dumb, so maybe. Yes.
So that's the secret of the funhouse.
Is that really it?
It's weird to say they're both the same place. I mean, the walls are different colors.
That's not it.
And the designs on the floor are also different.
We've already settled this problem.
The signs on the floor are different too. Oh, well done.
Give it 10 years before you argue with Miss Sonia.
Artist hasn't. This whole time we've been thinking the two towers are the same building, but if that was the only mystery, there's no way Nagito would mention it here.
In truth,
And we should
Strawberry
trust
Tower
Nagito.
and Grape Tower are actually the exact same place.
I mean, fuck it. Shoot random shit. It's not that. Okay.
Damn it!
Okay, let's try
In truth,
Strange
Strawberry
Feeling.
Tower and Grape Tower are actually the exact same place.
There we go.
No, that's wrong.
That's wrong!
Both of those towers, are they really the same place?
Why are you asking that now? Do you harbor a grudge because my kingdom destroyed your homeland?
Did they destroy Japan?
Hajime, I won't tolerate any sort of rebellion.
Chill, simp!
Doesn't it seem strange?
I just thought about something. That was that's what my face was. Is it Sonia? Did Sonia do it? Because I'm saying that entirely because if she dies, then fucking Soda is gonna be fucking destroyed. Because they're really playing up the fact that Sonia is having a crush on Gundam or whatever, and Soda is just like, man, no, why not me? Like, and as we all know, Danganronpa will build up their characters before they die in some dumb manner, and that sounds like something they would do, to just be like, love that like weird love triangle and then kill off the girl.
When we went to Grape Tower from Grape Hall, Nekomaru's body
Yes.
was in front of the door to Strawberry Hall.
Yes. And then,
But when
yes.
we went to Strawberry Tower from Strawberry Hall, his body was in front of the door to Grape Hall.
Yes.
It's probably some kind of trick, like the floor rotating 180
Is what I was
degrees.
thinking, but that doesn't work.
If it is, then see? That means it could have passed as the exact same place, right?
If so, then what? Do you seriously think such a simple answer is the correct answer?
Does that mean he's wrong?
Oops, I guess I've said too much.
If the floor didn't rotate, then that means we need to think about the structure of the building again.
Bow down.
Okay, there we go. Sword fight.
Then how about this? Somebody moved Nekomaru's body.
It was everything was in the exact same position, including the pillar.
Well, we were moving from Grape Tower to Strawberry Tower, but we should have all been together during that time. Even if they tried to move the body inside the tower.
Then Monokuma did it.
Why would he?
While we were moving, Monokuma quickly moved things around.
But
This is
Nekomaru's
dumb.
body wasn't the only thing moved. Are you saying the broken pillar was moved too?
If it is too heavy to carry, let them roll it. Just like if there is no bread, let them eat cake.
What is that sentence? My girl. I know you have the whole... Yeah, this revolution that is dumb. It is. It's almost suspiciously dumb. But it might just be Danganronpa dumb. Okay, sure. Wire. Oil on the floor. Get on the floor. Everybody walk the time. Okay, so doorknob. Oil on the floor. No, if the floor rotates, then that's not it. I mean, if they think that the floor rotates or whatever. Well, she doesn't think that. But the doorknob. The doorknob is super sus. Is it? Oh, well, the fucking... But fucking... Okay, let's focus on the
There are many
oil.
different ways. The body
Oh,
of the
yeah,
pillar
I
could
have to
been
do
moved.
this.
The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved because I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
Okay, progress. Advance.
Moving the body and the pillar in such a short time. That might be hard even for Monokuma, don't you think?
It seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly strong, wielding the power of the futuristic Robo-Bear. The pillar, the body, everything at the crime scene?
No, bitch.
Allow me to cut through those
Not the
words.
oil!
Moving the body and pillar is possible, but it would have been impossible to move the oil on the floor.
Done.
Huh?
When the position of Nekomaru's body and the pillar changed, the oil surrounding his body moved too.
I wish I could have like looked at like the pattern on the floor, because I feel like I didn't focus on that because I wasn't thinking that the body would be in like the same position. Otherwise, I would have paid more attention to like the pattern on the floor, because that might be important, but I don't remember how it was.
Physically moving all of the oil like that is simply not possible, no matter how you look at it.
then it's impossible to think it was moved.
Alright.
I am terribly sorry. I cannot believe I got so fired up.
It's alright, girl.
It's all right. A fired up Miss Sonia is awesome to watch.
Chill! Bro, have a glass of water.
So what really happened? Does that mean the two towers aren't the same building?
We can't be certain of that either. Not when the experiment involving the handbook I left on the tower floor was a complete success.
Yeah, the e-handbook was still there. That's why we thought the two towers were the same building.
If they're not the same building or two different buildings, then what are they?
Guess we're just never gonna chill. Like, he's gonna get executed, and like Monokuma's gonna throw him into a fucking... Yeah, he's gonna do like the ice bucket challenge on Kazuichi. Just like infinite ice until he dies of hypothermia.
No idea, huh?
This mystery ties into the secret of the funhouse. But we don't have enough clues to solve that mystery. Nagito does, he's just not gonna tell us because it's Nagito. Then the only thing we can do is rely on the one person who has those clues.
Hey, Nagito. I thought it would come to this. I knew my turn was coming up.
This is how it works. Hey, everyone investigates, everyone gets some sort of fucking information, and then they rely it into the others in order to solve the mystery together. And the only reason why we didn't get to do that is because we were locked away from the one place, and the one person that could go in there was you, motherfucker. Otherwise, Chiaki would have done it. She wanted to do it. I wanted to do it. And then I had to play as motherfucking you. I given, yes, we might have died to the Russian roulette bit. That could have happened. But you know.
Fine. I'll tell you guys a big hint that can help you solve the secret of the funhouse.
Give us the answer, not a friggin' hint.
Fucking
But
hints.
then it wouldn't mean anything. I need you guys to do this class trial properly.
You are the only one who's not doing it properly, because the way this works is that you get the information and then you share it. Unless you're playing for the villain team, which is what he's doing, I suppose. He wants fucking people to fight for it, and then whoever wins, wins.
It's also important for me because it will help me determine something.
Okay, he has another motive then. Determine? Is he talking about the traitor? So why did Nagito say that all of a sudden? Something happened to him? Yes.
But how do we know your hint is any good? It's suspicious that you're the only one who knows it.
This is good. That is a fair thing to say. Because I forget. Because I'm thinking, okay, it can be Nagito. Because he has plot armor. Because he's too important. So, but the characters in the game, it's fair for them to go like, hold on, how do we know you're not the killer? And now I'm like, yeah, actually.
I have a good reason for that. The reason I'm the only one who knows it is because I was the only one who performed the appropriate action.
He performed the appropriate action in order to learn the secret? Could he be talking about Monokuma Taichi? The life-threatening game, I assume.
I see.
Yeah, like...
You're talking about the final dead room, right? You cleared the life-threatening game there and found something, didn't you?
That's right. The hint is what I saw after I cleared it.
Out the window. Obviously Monokuma Taichi,
In the
yeah
depths
man.
of the final dead room,
Like, we all did it anyway, like...
surrounded by concrete.
There was a hidden room surrounded by concrete.
And there,
A small,
small
conspicuous window.
waited, all by itself. From that window, I saw some very strange scenery.
What the fuck did you see, Nagito?
Strange scenery?
Instead of explaining it, it might be faster just to show you. At an opportune time, I found a perfect camera in the final dead room.
He did find a camera. We did use that camera in order to do the escape room.
Yep.
Oh, cool. Show me what you saw. Nagito grinned creepily as he retrieved a small digital camera from his inner pocket. What bullshit are we about to see? First, we're in the sky, in like the clouds. Like, this building is so like high up there. 2, we're underwater. 3, we're on a vehicle. Or whatever. Like,
See? This is it.
What else could it be? As he said that, he showed us a peculiar picture. Okay.
Let me explain it to you again.
Okay. Okay. We're in a forest. We're in some sort of massive building contraption. It almost looks like a castle. A little bit. You were kind of right with your guesses. Which ones, though? I threw like 10 of them. And they were not interchangeable. Like, they didn't work together with each other. I just threw shit, and randomly maybe something hit.
I took this picture on the first floor of Strawberry House. From the secret room within the final dead room.
Okay. Which would have been... Yes, it would have been to there. The elevator would have been this direction. Like, in the point of view of this picture, the final dead room was to the right. The elevator was like here. That was probably the tower. Is it? If that's the tower, then where is the brain? Word no good, brain. What?
But don't you think it's weird? If the funhouse's structure is what you guys have been thinking,
Then where is the grape house?
then there's lots of things that don't make sense in this picture, right?
Lots of things that shouldn't make sense in this picture. Like the fact that the elevator is like back here and the grape house is not on the other side.
Then let's begin. Shall I call it thinking time?
I hate the way he delivered that line. Thinking time. Is this where the narrator is gonna go, let me explain to you a little new minigame that we decided to throw into the 4 trial. It's called thinking time. Okay, no, I have to... Okay. What doesn't make sense is I don't know what to point here. Is it the trees? Why would the trees matter, though? Spot selection. Whatever, on the other side.
Here!
Done. It's the fact that you can't see Grape House, though.
If the structure of the funhouse is what we thought it was, Grape House and Strawberry House should link to the tower in the middle, which means if you're viewing the tower from Strawberry House, you should see Grape House behind it.
Uh-huh.
But in this photo, I don't see anything behind the tower. No shadow, no shape, no Grape House at all.
Is it like... Oh, what would... okay, so is it like... Okay, circle the tower. And can I like... Is it possible for me to just like open the MS Paint and then can you add a new window capture? Paint. Yeah, the name is already Paint 2. Electric book. Oh, there we go. Boy. Sure. We can work with this. We can work with that. There we go. Better. Okay, so is it possible that it's like okay, this is a tower, okay. Grape Place. And then no, yeah, that's the grape. Strawberry Place, like here. Elevator. And, well, I suppose I need to move this a little bit. Like here. Oh, that's a duplicate, I'm sorry. The here, right? And then there is... okay. You have this. And then you have this. And then when you use the elevator, you don't use the elevator, which is why it was silent. And instead, this moves over here. And this moves over here. But then what is the deal with the door, though? Well, and the lighting of the place changes, so... Yeah, but what is the deal with the door, though? Because the door was different, right? The door on this... the door on this side was different, right? Here, this door. That's the only thing I'm wondering about. Well, no, also the... No, the fucking elevator also moves 180, right? You're gonna draw a sketch to figure out the funhouse secret. It's not the first time I've done shit like this. I actually do enjoy drawing sketches in order to try to figure shit out because it helps me like imagine it better. But like the elevator has to spin 180, so like the elevator has to go like over there. Okay, so if that happens, if shit has to spin, that means that this would need to spin 180. Can we? Yes, flip, like, yes, it would have to spin 180 like to like there. But then how to... Okay, it's only this part that spins 180. Yes? Yes. So if the door opens, then you won't see that. But the floor stays the same? How did... But the doors are confusing to me. The doors are the part that is confusing to me because the doors are different, but the floor is the same. So what the fuck? Okay, let me... Yeah, sure. Let's stay there. I'm going back to the stream. I don't... The game is just gonna tell me. I already told you this trial will be complicated. Sure. It's fine. I don't mind it. I actually do like that it's complicated that way, but oh my god, dude.
I see. Is that it?
I hate to say there's lots of things that don't make sense in this photo, which means there's another contradiction contained in it. Random shit. Just this? No.
Crap.
Yes, whatever. The trees?
Here.
Sure. The trees.
You said this photo was taken from the hidden room inside the final dead room, right? If that's the case, then that means it should have been taken from the first floor of Strawberry House.
Yeah, it should have been.
Oh, okay, the elevation, that's what he's referring to. Also, there is, I want to point out that I remember, there is like in the final dead room, when he went in, there was like a place to go down, like a basement thing. And I'm assuming that's what he used in order to travel from one to the other. But then how does that work though? Okay. If we add elevation into the picture. Oh, I just remember that you can't even see the full thing. I'm sorry. Let me move this better. There we go. And now let me move this like underneath the layer. We're probably gonna use this a lot. So, okay. Sure. So, if we add elevation into the picture. Okay, so the final death room is what called pink, sure. The final death room is like here, right? Because this is, yeah, that's the final death room. Because this is like the murder room, like the murder game, the escape game, whatever. So from this direction, you can see like trees and shit, right? You can see trees. So if you let's a fun little tree over here. So, yes, a happy little tree. You make a tree. And then you oh god. You make a tree, right? There's a tree. It's this fun little tree. There's a nice little tree over here. Then you grab, yes, there's trees. And now we make like multiple of them. All right, this part is not a necessary part to the plan. But we get an idea. So Nagito is looking in this direction, right? Over here. He's looking at this. This is the point of view of Nagito. So this is from second floor. If there is a basement of sorts, then said basement would allow you to travel from here to there somehow. Somewhere in the grape house. But there has to be some sort of like spinning thing, which is the part that is confusing me again. High quality. The fucking, and they're not even talking about the compass changing 180 degrees. They're not even touching that. So I'm like ahead of there. but I have no idea how to make this work. Because if what if, but how does I'm giving up, man. I thought I had like a new clue that would make things make sense. I have nothing. I have nothing. I'm just dying over here. Let's go back to the game. There we go.
Then this is definitely strange.
At
This
least
photo
I'm mapping
doesn't
it
look like
out.
It was taken from the first floor. The angle suggests it was taken from higher up.
Well, the answer will be obvious soon. It probably is going to be really obvious, and I'm gonna feel dumb for not getting it.
That's right. Good call. In summary, this is the truth contained in this photo. The first floor of Strawberry House is located in a high area, and Grape House is not behind the tower.
What if the 180 is still throwing me off, but another idea I'm having is that like Strawberry House is on top of Grape House, which I'm thinking is probably gonna be the case. Strawberry is on top of Grape, and then like what I'm thinking is the elevator has to like, I mean, if it goes up and down, then it wouldn't spin 180. Unless Strawberry and Grape are both on top of each other and they both spin. Oh, I have no idea where we're going, man.
It's not. Are you saying that Grape House is merely an illusion spell cast by Monokuma's cursed eye?
That's not what he said, but
From this point on, do your own thinking. Now that you've finally met the same requirements as me,
okay. We
if
got the
you
same
guys are
information as
truly
them.
symbols of hope, you can easily solve a simple mystery like this. It
Nagito.
might be possible for Hajime to solve it too, even though he's just a normal high school student.
Talking mad shit on me.
Despite the fact that you don't have a real talent, you already know about the other clue.
The other clue? The fact that he could travel from one place to the other. Is he talking about that one time? Yeah. Why, hello there, Hajime. Nagito, why are you here? Because I showed up. You showed up? How did you even come here? Maybe I teleported.
You're referring to when you suddenly appeared on the
Yes,
second
okay.
floor of Grape House, right?
I'm asking you just to be safe. At the time, where do you think I came from?
Teleported, that's what you said, right?
The top floor.
He like
right?
smiles when he says it.
Such sharp eyes. So you
Top floor.
realized it already.
Okay, yeah. Strawberry is on top of Grape.
So the third floor?
But the Monokuma archive should be the only room on the third floor of Grape House.
What does it mean?
What was the thing just now? Another hint to figuring out the mystery behind the funhouse structure? The reason Nagito appeared from the third floor, using the photo he took, might be able to find the answer if I just think about it. Let's do this! Hangman's Game, yeah, okay. Oh, Logic Dive! Sure. I have Ibuki's power, Shred Guitar, which will allow me to go faster. I don't remember the buttons. There we go, I can jump there. This boosts, okay. Yeah! Cool. Bum, bum. Yeah. Radical. Oh! We ate shit, but it's fine. Okay, so they just straight up show in front of you like a rent. Okay, so going fast there is not the ideal thing to do. Question 1. The Strawberry House and Grape House both exist. I mean, okay, sure, they do exist. It's not an illusion. We can assess that. But it's a big enough question that okay, this triangle fuckers are just showing up out of nowhere. At least they seem to follow some kind of pattern, at least. Oh, okay. I think I jumped over a question, by the way. Like a dumbass. Probably not, because then you just straight up make this uncompletable. A Strawberry House and Grape House, the same building or two different buildings? They have to be the same building. Or, no, they could be different. Which is... Okay, no, they're the same building. Okay. So, yeah, it's the multi-floor things. The Trambo fucker burst name for an obstacle. It is. Speed. Faster. Yeah. Question 3. How is Strawberry House and Grape House positioned with each other? Vertically. They have to be vertically. Yeah, it has to be. Yeah, Strawberry has to be on top of Grape. We done? Cool. Cool. So it's blue, blue, blue.
It's all coming together.
The only thing I'm
Got it. I know the secret of the
like, okay,
funhouse.
so I'm confused about the door, and I'm confused about the fucking elevator. That's the only things we're confused about. Okay, logically. If everything's on the same phone. Okay, so the structure is standing still. Oh, I'm fucking stupid. I'm fucking elevation, of course. I am an idiot. So, the way it works... Yeah, now that we have confirmed that it's multiple floors, then the way it works is... This shit, that's not it. This shit is it. Right? But the floor, let's sure this color. The floor is the same, but this floor goes up in elevation, and then this door becomes a different door. It becomes the orange door. That's how it works. But the floor is the same. The floor goes up in elevation. So what? White. Let's do white. Yeah. So this goes up and this goes down. But okay. Okay. Yes, like still, like the fucking elevator. What's happening there?
Then let me hear it. What kind of answer will you give, I wonder?
An incomplete one. Hajima's gonna give a
Nagito took from
real
Strawberry
answer,
House.
but then it's gonna
I
be
didn't
like,
see
what
Grape
about the
House at all.
elevator? And I'm like, well, yeah, exactly.
So where did Grape House go? There is only one possibility. It was in a position where it couldn't be seen from Strawberry House. Which means Strawberry House and Grape House are in the same building, but on different floors.
Yes.
Same building, different floors?
Then the two houses aren't two different 3-story buildings. They're actually one 6-story building?
Yeah, it's
You
pretty
think about
dumb,
it like
but
that.
yes,
Based on Nagito's picture, it's clear where Strawberry House is located.
above. With Strawberry, the floor's above Grape House.
I see! On top of Grape House. That's where Strawberry House is located.
Done. Fucking
Because
elevator.
of that, the photo taken from the first floor of Strawberry House was at a high angle. Altogether, this means the first floor of Strawberry House is also the 4th floor above Grape House.
Like, I'm looking at it, it doesn't look like something that could move. So, because I'm even thinking about something dumb as like the entire like tower moves, does like a 180 or some shit. Okay, keep going.
Snap. I never expected that the two houses were connected vertically.
Because like, if one building is here and the other is here, but they're not like vertically, instead they're like, they are vertically but also like shifted, then the tower would have to go to the other side in order to like fit with the other elevator or some like the elevator actually spins 180 in the same rotation. The two buildings are on the opposite sides, and the tower does a full spin if the tower is set up in like a spinning like circle on the floor. Like, how do I explain that shit? We're gonna spend the same amount of time on the game that we're gonna spend the time in MS Paint here, like, because of this fucking elevator. fucking piece of garbage elevator. Fuck it, let's make it tinier. Yeah, you can see it better. Let's make it tinier because we're gonna have to do some bullshit in order to explain this. So, okay, so it's fucking make it bigger, make my monster grow. No, smaller, bigger. I'm used to Photoshop, not to MS Paint. So what if it's like this? Like how to rotate. Like this. But you're below and you're above. But you're still in this position. So the elevator would have to do a 180 in order to get here. Just spin in place and go down. But that means that this tower would have to go all the way here in a spinning plate and also go up in order for that to work. Okay, I'm going back to the original because I don't believe in that idea, but this game is dumb enough that it could be. So that's what I thought. You want to figure it out before the game helps you? If I can, but I'm not... like, if I can. If I can do it, then yes. Because this is the way I usually consume media. I can take my time and trying to figure things out because that part is fun for me. But I will only do that until the point where I'm like, well, fuck it. Eventually, I will reach that wall where I'm just gonna be like, fuck it.
But what about the shape of the building? The two houses were completely different shapes.
Yeah.
Strawberry House is 4-sided, and Grape House is 6-sided, right?
Yeah, so the bigger one can be below, it's fine.
It never occurred to us that they were the same building because it was structured with two different shapes. A quadrilateral and a hexagon.
But you can totally fit
Overlaid atop each other
the
to
rectangle
misdirect how we
on the
perceive
hexagon.
them.
Have you seen the fucking TikTok of like, Naito figures it out, so doesn't mean he's smarter than you? Did he completely figure it out? Also, he could be smarter than me. I never try to pretend that I'm not an idiot. Like, my problem with Nagito is not that he's stupid. My problem with Nagito is like literally everything else about him. So, rectangle. Totally fits on top of it. Have you seen the fucking TikTok of the lady? Well, there's a dude that just keeps putting things in the, like, square hole. And there's a lady watching it, and she's losing her goddamn mind. She starts, like, crying and shit because she keeps guessing wrong. And he keeps using the fucking square circle. Oh, that's great. There we go.
And it worked, didn't
There we
it?
go. Treaty. Thank you.
Disregarding the tower, we fully believe the two houses were two separate, distinct buildings.
In order to conceal the unique design of the funhouse, Monokuma put us to sleep so we couldn't look at the outside of the building when he brought us to it.
My ear keeps like itching. I have no idea why.
Just been Kuma'd!
You just been Kumad, bro.
Don't you think a building full of so many surprises totally deserves to be called a fun house?
Then it's true? The building was really like that?
That's right! Those two houses exist on different
Okay.
floors in the same building!
Constructing a building like that on your own without my
Ridiculous no
knowledge?
more. Now you've been Kumad.
Horrible!
You've been bared.
Then what about the towers?
Because Kuma
Are they
literally
arranged
means bear.
vertically just like the
You have
houses?
been bared.
Yeah, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower should have also been different floors inside the same building.
But the fucking compass doing a 180.
Just like Strawberry House was on top of Grape House.
Okay, so. Okay. Okay, now I'm doing even more stupid shit on MS Paint. Give me a second. So. No, not this MS Paint. The other MS Paint that I have. Wait, give me a second. Which one? Let me close that. I have too many MS Paint windows open. This one? Yes, this one. Okay, so this one. It's literally the same thing as you're seeing on the game. But if... Okay. Now we have 3D though. This is better for imagining things. So the elevator is... Wait, no, where's the elevator? No, the elevator is like on the other side here. Or on this side, I assume. No, it's on this side. It's on the back side. So, we do this. We rotate this horizontal. There we go. Now, okay. The elevator now is here. If the elevator... then it has to do a 180. Then, what if it goes down and then the whole thing spins? Or like one side spins? Or so, like how... But like the whole building spins with the elevator on it. Fuck it. Why not? Does that make sense? I don't know anymore. At this point, I'm just like, man, my brain is melting. This house makes no sense. It is the Danganronpiest shit ever. With this, does it help you better? It helps you visualize it better. So the whole building spins with the elevator. For what reason? Though. Like if the whole building is on like a spinning plate, but like why?
Strawberry Tower was also on top of Grape Tower.
Like you can't see the floor of the building, you see the trees. So the whole building could be on like a spinning plate. But why though?
However,
also, does the elevator...
doors within the same building, why was Nekomaru's body in both places?
No, does the... Because the elevator is on... Okay, so the elevator is on the opposite side on Grape House, so that's not how it works then. Then how the tree's still up and isn't destroyed when the building spin? Well, because everything is on a plate. Like, even the trees are on a plate, and then the whole plate spins, and it all spins with it. But, like, no, still doesn't make sense. Because okay, so, I hate opening fucking MS Paint every, like, 2 seconds. I really don't want to do this. But listen, man, we have to figure this shit out. So, back, no, not that one. Back to the other one. No, not that one. Open the... It doesn't want to open the other paint window. Why? Why? It's... Oh, there we go. Finally. Thank you. So, it can't be because... Wait, the elevator is on... No, I think... No, that might be it, actually. Is it? I don't know anymore. When you go so many layers deep, eventually your brain just cannot get to the place that it originally got. I already lost my train of thought. So, I swear to God, I'm gonna go to sleep and I'm gonna have fucking nightmares with fucking squares moving around. Okay, so if you are on top of this, but the elevator is on the side, isn't it? Is it? No, is... Yeah, the elevator is on the side. It totally is on the side. I got this wrong. Is it? Yes, the elevator should be here. Didn't I move that there and then you forgot about it? Okay, so the elevator should be here. Then it makes no sense because if you are on top of the other one, then the elevator cannot... Unless the... The... I gave up. That's my limit.
Aw, your precious hammies don't know? But it's so simple.
The theory feels more ridiculous in this game. Yes. That... I hope so. I hope that.
Alrighty then. I'll be the one who solves this mystery in a flash. Please watch me, Miss Sonia.
Do it. At this point, I don't care who does it.
I
Just...
Do whatever you like.
Oh my god, that is the most dismissive shit. I love that.
Oh, definitely make her watch me. I'm gonna stand out till she notices me.
Oh my god. Bro, chill. I feel like... Oh, make your argument. Fucking shit, fuck. Why do we what fucking doorknob? We haven't used that one.
I'm gonna solve
Maybe.
this mystery in a flash.
Sure.
Then
Sure.
hurry up, dumbass.
Hurry up, dumb.
One of the bodies in
God.
one of the towers was actually a dummy.
You're
You mean a fake body?
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body. It should be possible to construct a dummy from spare parts.
You're magnificent, Gundam!
No fair! You totally stole my spotlight!
So which one was the fake body?
Shut up! Just pick one of them!
Dumio Nakamaru's body existed? Doesn't mean the killer prepared it in advance? Are we really going down that route? But is something like that even no, it's not that. Okay. So
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash!
the fucking file, the wire. What does the file say? Grape Tower, which is inside farmhouse, said it's severely damaged and beyond repair. Despite the fact that its arms are like dismembered, the links were actually designed to be detachable and seems to separate due to severe impact. Aside from that, there's several other areas of its body damaged because of the... No, it's not that. What about the wire? How do we disprove the fact that there was no dummy? Oh my god, we still don't know what the fuck the deal is with the clocks. Oh, the fucking radio clock, maybe. Good night button.
One of the bodies in one of the towers
Silver pillar.
was
Chain.
actually a dummy!
I'm just gonna shoot random shit. No.
Damn it!
Yeah, I know he knew it wasn't gonna work, but at this
I'm
point,
gonna solve this mystery in a flash!
like the fucking structure, the fucking elevator melted my brain, and now I remember that I have to play Danganronpa again, and I'm like,
Then hurry up, dumbass.
Okay.
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy!
It was okay.
You mean a fake body?
Okay, so maybe it's not
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body.
okay. What if I just
It should be possible to
can't
construct a
absorb it.
dummy from spare parts.
okay?
You're magnificent, Gundam!
So mechanical parts,
No
is that
fair!
what I
You
can?
totally stole my spotlight!
So which one was the fake body?
Shut up! Just pick one of them!
Oh, is it the? What does this say? Oh no, not that. Oh, okay. I have no idea what to do on this one. A Dumio Nagamura body existed, but is something like that even possible? What do I have that contradicts
mystery in
it?
a flash.
Chain,
Then hurry up,
broken doorknob,
dumbass.
strange feeling tower.
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a
I'm
dummy!
just gonna shoot random shit.
Damn it!
Can I absorb Gundam and use it on
I'm
his?
gonna solve this mystery in a flash!
To be like, no,
Hurry up,
it's not a dummy
dumbass.
because it is mechanical. How would you build
One of the
that?
bodies in one of the
Is that
towers
what I have to say?
was actually a dummy!
Let's try that.
You
Isn't
mean
it
a fake body?
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body.
I'm gonna try that, and then I'm gonna feel
should
stupid
be
because it's
possible
not.
to- No fair! You
So which one?
shut up! Just pick one of them!
No. Let's try that.
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash!
Then hurry up, dumbass.
One of the bodies in
There was nothing to build shit with. Like,
was actually a dummy!
no, it's not. That doesn't work then. I have no idea what it is then. Isn't it obvious? It probably is, but the joke with me is that I will always miss the obvious, and I will hyper focus on shit that is like super small. That's how it always works. Okay, what are my bullets? Screenshot. Done. Back to MS Paint. Except that this time I'll check my bullets here. Broken doorknob, strange feeling in tower, Monokuma file. Okay, now we go through the game and we check our... Okay. Monokuma file number 4. Grape tower, side of fun house. Severely damaged. Cause of death. Dismember. No. wire. No. We have the goodnight button. Strange feeling tower, broken doorknob. A doorknob found under the tipped over pillar. The screws at the base are pulled out. There are some scratch marks on the knob itself. No, that doesn't prove anything. There's 7 truth bullets. I know there's more than the ones that I can see, but I'm focusing on this first 5, and then I'll do the other 2. Okay. What are the other 2? Okay. Then we get tipped over pillar and chain. What can we do with tipped over pillar and chain? Oh, chain. What is this? Chain was wrapped around the handles of the door by Grape Tower. The killer was able to enter the tower from Strawberry Hall. And then it was fucking tipped over pillar. Oh, it's just a pillar. It's the fact that how would you throw the
was actually a dummy.
Wait.
You mean a fake body?
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body. It should be possible to...
You're magnificent.
No fair.
Is it just
So
a
which
pillar?
one? Shut up. Just pick one of them.
Did you read Strange Feeling in the Tower? Did we read that? Okay. Let's read Strange Feeling in the Tower then. Regardless of whether you enter, yes. Everything looks exactly the same. I mean, is it literally just like re-saying that everything looks the same?
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
Which is something that was already established.
Hurry up,
Do we just have to say it again? I suppose it's saying he's talking against it, so
was actually a dummy.
sure, whatever.
No, that's wrong.
The fact that everything looks the same, sure.
Nekomaru's body wasn't.
This is something that always throws me off with this game. Is the fact that we're already operating on the assumption of something, and then at some point someone starts assuming that, and then you are assuming it, but the other person isn't, and then you have to like think about well, what is the right choice, and then the choice is literally just repeat the thing that we were already talking about. Most of these characters are pretty dumb. Yes, I understand that. It's not out of character. And in fact, people during like discussions in real life will sometimes forget the things that are already established. But in my brain, it's already a constant, and that's why it's difficult for me to like think about it, because it's like we're already like.
Remember when we moved from Grape Tower to Strawberry Tower?
Ah, okay. Let's keep going.
And that's when you said.
Not just that, the parts that I carefully arranged when I disassembled the body all moved too.
Right up until that moment, you were disassembling Nekomaru's body at Grape Tower.
Yeah.
Right?
So nobody could have made anything
The killer
different.
couldn't have known how you'd take apart his body, so they couldn't have.
I understand, but clearly the game doesn't.
Unless Kazuichi was the one who built the dummy, then it would be a different story.
Miss Sonia, that's a pretty harsh joke.
It's not a joke. She's accusing you of murder.
You are joking.
Bro, she's not into you. Just take the hint.
It's alright. Kazuichi is not the killer. If he was, he wouldn't have fixed the elevator or the button in Strawberry Hall. It'd be much more convenient for the killer if it stayed broken.
I see. That is disappointing.
That is disappointing. Oh!
I'm even more disappointed.
Even if Nekomaru's body wasn't a dummy, it's meaningless if we don't have the important answer.
The reason Nekomaru's body was in both towers, even though it was supposed to be on different floors.
Maybe it was simply moved?
It's a thing that just Sonia really wants Kazuichi dead. We all do. Well, some people are okay, so that's the thing with this game. Every game in this franchise. People have multiple favorite characters, given by the existence of Nagito Komaeda. Some people are gonna love someone and I'm not, and then the opposite. I feel like nobody's with me in like loving Sakura from the first game, and she was my favorite character ever. She might still be my favorite character in all of Danganronpa. And I feel like most people don't care for her, given by the fact that I haven't seen a single piece of fan art of Sakura from Danganronpa in my entire time on the internet. But I have seen like literally everyone else.
The body moved to a different floor?
You can't think of a device like that? A device that moves things to different floors in the
goes
same
up and down.
building?
A device like that? A device that transports things to different floors in the same building. An elevator or a lifter or whatever. But Hangman's Gambit! I feel like I've seen that before. Let's do this! Hangman's Gambit. I don't like this. I mean, I like the minigame part, but I would like to get like a hint. Let's try E. Is it E? Okay, it's elevator, right? Elevator. It's elevator. Okay. Disappear that. Give me an L. There we go. Look at this pro as fuck Hangman's Gambit skills, bro. Ah! Okay, couldn't done anything about that one. That was like way too sudden. Okay, okay, sure. Those two hits weren't fair. I did it perfect. Shut up. I'm good. Yeah, man, those two Hangman. I forgot to spell elevator.
You must be talking about an elevator.
That's really dumb though. Like the fact that she's like a device that can go up and down to transport things. Hajime's like, you must be talking about an elevator. Yes.
What? Are you saying Nekomaru's body was transported using an elevator?
And then they're like, what? What do you mean an elevator?
Where the hell is this elevator anyway?
It's the doesn't have to look like one. Like, yeah.
The inside of the tower is one big elevator.
Like the moment that you see like the Monokuma rock show up and then like a fucking giant escalator comes out of its mouth and just shows up in front of you. The moment that you see that contraption the moment you see the mechs, at that moment you have to be like, all right then, fuck it. Like there's some dumb bullshit in this island. Yes.
Which means the tower was designed so that the whole room goes up and down like an elevator.
Yes, which
So
explains the
whether you enter from
doors.
Strawberry Hall or Grape Hall.
Doesn't explain the actual elevator on the other side though.
It all leads to
Unless
the
it
same
all
room,
spins on a plate. Which why no it doesn't, because one I got it. Easy, I got it. I think I got it. Did I just say easy on the stupidest shit that has been like plaguing my mind for like 2 weeks? Okay. Oh damn it, I forgot. Oh, okay, let me do that. Do this. Okay, we took a screenshot. Now we open another instance of MS Paint. Now we move this around. Now we move the. Okay, we're good. I think I got it. I thought about it earlier, but I didn't fully think about it. I only thought about the steps. So no, not this MS Paint. The other one, the good one. This one. There we go. It's what we're just saying. But what if the way it works is, I said it earlier, the elevator had to be on the other side, right? So let's say the elevator on Grape House is here, because it is there. Let's make it thick. A thick boy. A thick elevator. The elevator's right here, right? Okay. Well, it's actually here because this is stuff. But what happens is that when you use this, it flips like that. it actually flips like this. So what happens is, if we zoom out, if we do this, can you still see it? Yeah, you can still see it, I think. Yeah, you can see it. So what happens is that this fucking bullshit rotates, and then the elevator goes down here. And like, okay, so at some point it spins. It doesn't matter if it is the one above or the one below, but the moment it spins, then the elevator would also spin. And then as the elevator spins, then that explains it. So each floor rotates individually, including this thing. And if that's the case, then we are in some sort of spinning plate. Well, no, we don't have to be in a spinning plate if the top part is the one that spins. If this whole thing spins horizontally, like if it does this, and then the elevator goes down, the elevator would spin if the entire top part with the elevator spins first, and then it goes down. Right? Does that make sense? Does that answer every dumb curveball that this game has been throwing my way? Does it explain it? I don't know anymore. Let's go.
So that's why we could only enter it from one side or the other.
Now that you mention it, sometimes when I pressed the door button, it took a while for it to open.
Now I'm thinking about Nagito's picture. I don't think it fits that picture. I think you understand what you're trying to say, probably. That's a good one. That's one of the best things people have said to me. I think I get what you're trying to say, maybe.
I see. We were basically waiting for the room to arrive.
It's probably something so much simpler. It's probably something so much simpler.
Please hold on. If the inside of the whole tower ascends and descends like an elevator, then why is there a picture of a strawberry on the far back door when you enter from Grape Tower?
To throw you off.
And a picture of a grape on the far back door when you enter from Strawberry Tower.
If the room just moves up and down like an elevator, there's no reason for the doors to change.
I mean, I'm assuming only the floor moved.
Plus, after the incident, the far back door in Grape Tower had chains wrapped around it, right? But
Yeah,
when we entered
I don't think
Strawberry Tower, those chains were gone.
I think just the floor moves, not the doors and whatever might be there.
But if I remember correctly, even the doorknob was broken off.
There are too many strange things. Was that tower really an elevator?
I think it's just...
When you see people and things, make sure you focus on the good parts instead of the bad.
What does that mean, Chiaki?
What did you say?
So, let's put aside what's changed and focus our attention on what hasn't.
Why do we have to do
I
that?
think she's about to say it's only the floor.
It's fine. Come on. What does everything that hasn't changed have in common?
They're on the floor. The things that didn't change when we moved between the two towers. That includes the body, the pillar, the oil. We've been talking about that stuff for a while now. What about the thing on the pattern on the floor? Okay, yeah. Yes, she's saying what I'm saying. It's just the floor. Do you don't think that all these things have in common, they were all on the floor?
I see.
Yeah, okay, good.
Is it safe to say that all the items on the floor didn't change?
And?
Why did the picture on the far back door change? If you can figure that out, you'll have the answer.
Because it's a
The
different...
reason is because that elevator has something unique about it.
Only the floor...
I see.
Yes. Okay.
So that's it. The elevator was designed so only the floor moved.
Yes.
Only the floor moved?
Yes. Yes.
Which means the whole room wasn't an elevator, only the floor was.
Okay. They're catching up to me.
That's why we saw different doors in each tower.
Yes, we're good.
Which means on the first floor of Grape Tower.
This game is
the
a
door on the far back
consistent
wall had a
game of
strawberry
me
to the
trying to catch on to like the grand mystery, while everyone else is trying to catch up to the small mysteries that have already been established like an hour prior. I don't think we need anyone else. Chiaki's enough for help. Yes, it's like Kyoko in the first game. Chiaki's essentially playing the Kyoko role.
And on the
But it's
floor,
like
the
less
strawberry
obvious.
tower, a different door
Because in the
on far
first
back
game,
wall had
Kyoko knew
grape design.
everything, and she was like, Makoto, why didn't you figure it out? Why didn't you tell us? In this game, Chiaki seems to actually be a person. Not just a guide for the player, but she serves the same role, almost. The same function.
Then, where do the different floors lead?
Oh, we haven't even hit the like halfway point of this fucking trial. God damn it, that elevator!
I want to say they lead outside, but they're probably just for show.
Yeah, they're just for show, bro.
Just for show. Why was something like that necessary?
So we'd falsely believe that the doors were connected to where their picture signified. It was actually very effective. Because of that, we totally misunderstood the building's structure.
Y'all been Kumad.
I don't get it. But I guess it means whoever designed this building had a totally twisted personality.
You don't say.
Did you hear that, Monami?
Don't blame this on me. Take responsibility for yourself.
Then I'll take responsibility and gently caress you.
Like, there's no way that's gonna happen. Stop with the tasteless jokes.
What are we
By the
doing?
way, what does the chain on the far back door in Grape
Yeah.
Tower mean?
It was probably wrapped there by the killer to keep us as far from Strawberry Tower as possible.
So maybe the killer didn't know about this.
Why?
Because of that chain. You guys thought you couldn't enter there, right?
Like you said, I could probably use these parts to repair that button, but... Seriously, hold on. Even if you do repair the button, what's gonna happen to the chain on the other side of the door? Chain? The door that leads to Strawberry Hall is a chain wrapped around the doorknob. Even if you fix the button on the Strawberry Hall side, the door won't open as long as the chain is there. You don't need to worry about that at all. Huh?
The killer destroyed the Strawberry Hall button, so we'd stay away from Strawberry Tower.
Okay.
Everything was done to tamper with the evidence, so we wouldn't
Okay,
find out
done.
about the secret of the funhouse.
Because we only went there because
The
Nagita
appearance of
said
the
it's gonna be
body in the
fine.
tower would contradict what we
I
thought we
suppose.
knew about the building. In that situation, if we'd gone to Strawberry Tower, we'd have seen that contradiction firsthand.
Okay. I get it.
And using that as a clue, we might have discovered the truth. The truth that the two houses and the two towers are actually one complete vertical building.
Yeah. Okay.
The killer wanted to keep us from learning that. That's why they made us stay away from Strawberry Tower.
Like, the thing that I thought about the building, it would make sense if it weren't for the fact that I see Nagito's picture, and it doesn't look like it would make sense there.
They destroyed the button and wrapped a
But
chain
maybe.
around the door just
Maybe it
for
does.
that.
Would it really have
Because it looks pretty
inconvenienced the
solid. It
killer
doesn't
if
look
we
like it
learned
splits
the, true
the
structure
tower.
of the building?
It would have been a major inconvenience. After all, this funhouse is strongly connected to the ultimate weapon that killed Nekomaru.
Hold on. You're progressing much too quickly. There's still a contradiction concerning the building structure.
What a pain. It's fine already.
Gundam, please proceed.
You said earlier that Strawberry House and Grape House are connected vertically, right?
We're talking about the elevators.
If so, how does the contact elevator supposedly transport us from one house to the other?
Oh, let me look at the schematics again. If it's just like, But like, the fact that it spins. I see, now that you mention it, I completely forgot about that matter. Because it's...
That elevator moves vertically.
Yes. Yes. Okay. Thank you,
When your
Gundam, for
back
bringing
is
it up.
facing the elevator, both towers should be on the same side.
But they're not. Like, The elevator is not at the same side.
But does this reflect
It
reality?
doesn't. It doesn't. I'm losing my goddamn
Inside
mind here.
Grape House, Grape Hall is on your right when your back is to the elevator.
Yes.
And inside Strawberry House, Strawberry Hall is on your left when your back is to the elevator.
I do like that they like
The
3D
houses are
rendered
on exact
the
opposite
houses and the
sides of
movements and
tower.
the everything, because they were like, this is too complex. We need to do like a 3D animation.
Answer me, fiend! What does this mean?
What does this mean?
I agree. What does this mean? I would like for every character to go, what does this mean? If the two houses are connected vertically, the position of the tower should be the same in both houses. But in fact, when my back was facing the elevator in Grape House, the tower was on my right. And when my back was facing the elevator in Strawberry House, the tower was on my left. How can it break through this contradiction? Ah, it's one of these! What is my argument? What is my argument? Is it this? Is it for Hiko's account? No, it's not that one. No, it's not that one. It's Kazuichi's account. That's the one. Okay.
If the two houses are connected vertically,
The elevator should move.
Yeah.
vertically, not horizontally.
Is it bird?
No, that's wrong.
Fucking Haarute.
The elevator wasn't just moving vertically. Isn't that right, Kazuichi?
Huh? Me?
Come on. You used the elevator while you were holding that compass Nagito gave you, right?
Oh, that. Yeah, it was pretty strange. From start to finish, somehow the compass needle rotated 180 degrees.
Rotated 180 degrees?
Meaning, as the elevator moved between the two houses, it also rotated 180 degrees. It was probably
Okay.
following the building's perimeter as
The
it
entire
rotated to the
building
other
doesn't
side.
move. But the elevator has the jankiest fucking pathway that I've ever seen. I feel like that would make noise at least going up, not going down. If it's like a slidey. But going up, it would absolutely make some kind of noise. Well, I suppose it's not the same mechanism. And that maybe makes less noise than the usual mechanism. Fucking... Okay, there's no spinning things. Just the elevator goes around it.
Which means the exit would be on the opposite side once you arrived at the other house, right?
And thanks to that, the tower we saw on our right side
Oh
when
my
we arrived
God.
at Grape House appeared on our left side when we were at Strawberry House.
Losing my mind here.
An elevator that rotates while it moves. Is that even possible? It's like something from an amusement park.
We are in an amusement park. Do you ever think the elevator would move like that? I probably did at some point. But not this stream. I probably did previous stream. Well, because the elevator moving, I was like, okay, how could it move though? Like, what pathway could it have in order for it to move like that? And that was one of them. But I was so focused on the idea that like maybe the building was spinning in some way.
Well, a funhouse is an amusement park attraction, you know. And since the building doesn't really need to be structurally practical, it makes for some splendid fun.
I can pull off some dumb bullshit for the trials,
Splendid at all.
said the video game developer.
You say I'm inhuman, but I'm just a bear. So I was never human to begin with.
Well, then that was in Bear then.
I'm different from these lowly humans.
So we're done with the secret of the funhouse, right? Then let's start talking about the
Let's talk
important
about the
stuff.
fucking murder. We've been talking about the funhouse for like 1.5 hours.
The ultimate weapon that killed Nekomaru. And how'd they combine it with the pillar?
I kinda hasn't said like anything during this entire section because I'm just like, she's like, what the fuck? What are they talking about? Let's talk about the dude that died. Because she's like, she doesn't understand what the fuck we're saying about the house. He's a bear, so he can pull any dumb
Huh?
bullshit, yeah.
You still don't know what the ultimate weapon is yet? It's what I found at the Octagon, you know?
What is the Octagon? I haven't heard about that yet.
Oh my... I can't believe I have to explain that now.
Bro, it's not his fault that he wasn't there to hear whatever the fuck was happening, bro.
As long as you know what an Octagon means, you can solve this simple mystery easily.
I mean... What, Octagon... I mean... Yes.
I see!
I've seen the Jack Black meme.
If I recall, an octagon is a shape with 8 sides, right?
So... It is a floor below. Oh. I get it. I get it. It is a floor below the strawberry place then. I'm thinking. So if the octagon is a part of the building that has 8 sides, and then above that there's a strawberry hall with 6 sides. No, the grape house with 6 sides, and then on top of that there's the strawberry one with 4 sides. That would make sense. Follow some semblance of logic.
I didn't expect you to know that. For a substitute reserve course student, you're quite knowledgeable.
You know how many sides an octagon has. Wow, I didn't expect that, Hajime.
I guess I should continue listening. Where is the place befitting of the name
Beneath the
Octagon?
grape place or whatever. Yes. The place befitting the name Octagon? It's probably... So Lex is suspicious, like, there?
Crap!
How... This... No, that doesn't work.
Crap.
Damn it. Like, do I have to check this? No.
Crap!
Damn it. So it's not that. Shit. Mm-hmm. You really know where the octagon is? No. Apparently I do not. Oh, I only have 50... Okay, so fucking random shit. Go. No.
Crap!
Well, I should probably think about it instead of doing random shit, but listen. Okay, let's pause. Let's pause. Let's take a screenshot of it and let's pause. Well, I don't have to take a screenshot. So, octagon, 8 sides. So, the grape house is 6. The strawberry has 4. Then where would the octagon go? Well, the octagon... So, the octagon was the place where... Fucking god. I was thinking about like putting some kind of math questions. Okay. Because okay, so the octagon was the place where the Nagito reached at the end of the thing. And I know where that was structurally. It was essentially in the other side of whatever the thing is. So let's try that, but no.
Crap!
I have no idea what to do here. What? I mean, not... Well, they probably told me that because there's something with 8 sides here. Is there? That has 4. If we add the elevator... This is a circle. It's not below, which is what I thought it was. Where's the final death room located? I mean, it's here. Like, it's to the right of this.
Crap!
Right? That's where it was. Final death room was to the right of this. Is it like more specific?
Here!
Well, I just have to be more specific then, I suppose.
You're talking about the secret room surrounded by concrete in the depths of the final
Sure.
dead room.
Why is that place the Octagon?
You know how the 4-sided strawberry house is on top of the 6-sided grape house? If you cut a 4-sided shape out of a 6-sided one, you get 8 edges. It becomes an 8-sided shape.
Okay. Where there go all the hearts? Yeah, sure. We made progress. I'll take it. Does it 1, 2, 3, 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. Sure. You know what? Sure.
That's basically the gist of it.
Okay, so you had to be specific because it is specific.
The true identity of the Octagon is that secret room in the depths of the Final Dead Room. In actuality, that place contained various weapons.
Then the ultimate weapon was there too?
That's a little different. I learned the true identity of the ultimate weapon at the Octagon.
Learned?
The true identity of the ultimate weapon is the Funhouse. Which means the killer used the building structure as their weapon and killed Nekomaru.
Okay, yeah.
Like me, the killer probably realized the secret of the Funhouse from the scenery.
And then they just changed the clocks so nobody would go to Taichi's session except for Nekomaru. And then Nekomaru got fucked up by the... Well, but the only thing that moves is the elevator. Well, oh yeah, like, okay, so the... It moves up and down. So if he's on sleep mode... Well, he's a full robot, so even if he wasn't in sleep mode, but if he's in sleep mode, he sees here, then the elevator doesn't detect anyone being there, which means that he can move, but then what? How does that kill a person? The pillar didn't fall on him. So was he like squished by the elevator, maybe?
And then
No.
thought of a way to kill making use of the building structure.
Okay, let's keep going.
The funhouse itself is the weapon, so they killed using the building structure?
I just realized something. I should probably do this at some point. Because there was one time where literally my power died on me. And if it hadn't been for like the middle point, I would have lost all my progress on that trial and it would have lost my mind.
That's why the killer tried to keep us from learning the mystery of the building. But more importantly, using the building itself as a weapon?
Shut up, Nagito.
Such a spectacular crime. It truly deserves to be called the ultimate weapon.
Chill. The funhouse is the true identity of the ultimate weapon? What does this mean? How did the killer use that to murder Nekomaru? And who is the killer who did that? Oh, maybe we're about to hit the midpoint. Yeah, we are. Okay. Oh my god, we spent half of the trial just fucking trying to figure out how the fucking building worked.
Hiya!
Oh. Ever figure out the killer yet? Okay. So it'd have to be someone that cleared the final death room. Not you, because you're not smart enough to fucking do the escape room. You're smart, but it's not you. It can't be her. It's not Nagito or Hajime. Could be Gundam, could be Sonia. I think you're too dumb too. So, Gundam Sonia. Okay, let's keep going. Why, hello there! I thought of a new bad word to call Monomi. I can already tell I won't be pleased by this. Now let me say right away. I'm already used to insults and slander. There's no way I'll get hurt by a mere word. Monomi Sasir's Stufatli. It's much more straightforward than I expected. Stufatli, huh? That's not it. That's not it at all. Stupid, fat, ugly. The perfect jet stream attack incorporating all three of these words would be... Ta-da! Stufatli. But what? There's a fat hidden in there? Okay, everyone.
All together now. Monami is a serious Stufatli.
Sure. Alright. Thank you for the intermission. Oh, back to just losing my mind trying. Okay,
Hello. I hope your day is well.
I'm trying.
I'm trying to
hungry.
force myself to be more energetic, or else my mental state won't be able to keep up.
Good for you, Manomi.
My heart's thumping like crazy. I might
You
as
have a
well
heart?
have a laid-back, so what attitude and go ahead with high energy. Yeehaw! But be careful that your batteries don't run out for various reasons. And just like I say each time, don't forget to save frequently.
Thank you. Back to this.